Welcome, dear friends. We have yet again arrived unto this amazing. You already know where we are, but for an old time's sake, I will indulge you and I will welcome yet again to the real world. You would expect me to tell you we will be following our complicated protagonists in our usual continuing storyline, but unfortunately, I must disappoint you. Or, actually, you should take this as a treat. Yes, today we continue to tell our story, but the perspective is going to shift. Don't worry, everything you know is still in place. And the rest of our circus freaks, well, they're not going to go too far. We'll catch up with them soon, but for now, we have loose ends to tie up. It is in a dream, like where most of the story takes place, that we will start. Crescent soars through the astral, further through the ether, and finally into the realm of dreams. You settle in to a comfortable place in the mindscape you've created. And you, alongside Crescent, begin to reach out to Atlantis, who had forsaken you earlier. Please, to help him reach out to his brother, Daedalus. Of course, no reason to break your word, so you're acting true on them. When you find Atlantis in the realm of dreams, you cannot help but to remember the familiar scene, the sunken underwater temple of Eden. In the turbulent waters, Atlantis searches frantically, the temple crumbling, fissures pouring out scalding, steaming water. This underwater world seems to be falling apart, and Atlantis chooses not to run from the epicenter of this danger, but towards it. It seems as though he is looking for something. As he pushes forth through the water at amazing speeds, dodging boulders and falling debris, jet streams of magma touched water. He makes his way further into the temple, further through the wreckage, towards a chamber where it seems he looks in dismay to find nothing. And he calls out, the one whose name he utters steps forth. The world seems to fall away, and Drion's eyes are filled with tears. They're all you see, Atlantis. And the only thing you hear as the sound The temple falling apart slowly dissipates. Is Drion's voice. Murderer. It would jar you awake, but as you startle, Dream's hand is on your shoulder. You're pulled from the undersea world, and in the familiar path of doorways that you have been to before.
Your your mind is often your worst enemy.
It has been a long while since my dreams have affected me this much.
That in and of itself is a double-edged sword. Some famous philosopher talked about loving and losing. I think that is applicable here.
I agree. But no time to dwell on it. We are here for a purpose.
And my purpose done, per your request. King is no longer under my thrall, though I fear the damage has already been done.
Perhaps it at least scared him enough to realize his errors.
Only time will tell. Now, your brother, do you wish to actually go there, or only touch his mind?
I believe just touching his mind and speaking to him will be enough.
Very well. Let's take precautions, and Dream and Crescent will set up a warding, this time in a form of a arcane-looking rune circle, and ward their dreams, and then we'll transverse. How do you think this is going to go? And what are your intentions here?
I am going to offer him a challenge and tell him that it is time for me to try to reclaim my throne. I am hoping that he will listen to reason and avoid more bloodshed.
Okay. We'll travel there under the power of Night Terror.
Hey. Uh,
And
that,
we will. Um, I'll shape the world to be uh, the throne room, and Atlantis will be the messenger. You'll be able to speak to him as long as they remain asleep. For as long as we can maintain this spell, up to 8 hours, you should be able to create and shape the environment. Can leave any time, and he will remember everything perfectly upon waking.
Understood. I am ready.
And if you so choose, you can shift this into a nightmare. You have 10 words, which case the power of nightmare will take over.
Very well. Let us hope it does not come to that.
Very well. I will need some blood.
And Lance will hold out his hand.
Right there, center of the circle.
I use the tip of my trident to slice my palm open and pour the blood in the center.
Okay. Breathe deep. Close your eyes. And when you awake, open them again. You'll be where you wish to go.
And Lance takes a deep breath, and he'll actually go ahead and quickly touch his chest real quick and cast Enhance Ability on himself with Eagle Splendor. Gives me advantage on charisma checks. Then
ooh.
he lets the breath go and opens his eyes, hoping to find himself just outside the throne room doors, waiting to be called in to see the current king.
But you would not have pictured yourself standing in this throne room. No, you would have thought it to be impossible without there being a copious amount of blood shed beforehand. But Dream works magic that you still have yet to truly understand. Here, in this mindscape, the throne doors are as real as they were the first day you were old enough to push them open yourself, and the last day you saw them as they were shut behind you.
No, like time like the present, Atlantis. He's gonna put his hands on the door and push them open.
Daedalus is standing in the center of the throne, though he looks from left to right, confused. Finally, he turns around slowly to meet your gaze. I never dreamed of this place. I should have known this was your doing, Atlantis.
I had help from a friend.
And you are not surprised that as soon as I saw your face, I knew this was treachery.
You always were the smarter one.
Not smarter, Atlantis. I just know I never dream of you. If I can help it, I never even think of you. You were exiled for a reason, and without any self reflection, any common decency, you chose to waltz back into this kingdom and attempted to kill your own flesh and blood. I have no words for you. I have no compassion for you. I have no empathy, Atlantis. So why waste your time and even more importantly, mine?
Atlantis thinks for a second. It says, I am here hoping that you will give me a chance to speak to you.
Stab me in the back. A chance to what, Atlantis? Really? Make the mistake of ever trusting you again?
If you had trusted me before, you would not have pushed me away. You would have allowed me to have what was mine.
I think you are getting the timeline of events mixed up, brother.
Then enlighten me.
He grits his teeth and he turns away from you. As he begins to walk towards the throne, he stops for a moment and looks back at you. Of all people, you adored our father the most. He continues, slowly sitting down in the throne and making sure to make eye contact with you as he does so. And assuredly, you were to be the next in line for the throne. My perfect older brother. I looked up to you. Surely, you know this. But your mistakes in our father's eyes continued to shake his faith in you. So he came to me, Atlantis. He begged me to guide you, to keep your heart pure. Do you know what it was that changed all of this? Do you know what it was that was the final straw that made our father lose all hope you would ever be king?
I have a feeling, but why don't you tell me anyway?
You really like this game. You always were a narcissist. I'll indulge you. That village, you don't remember it, most likely. That's the truth of it. But there was a small village outside of our kingdom. They chose not to lay their allegiance. They called themselves a foreign party. So what did you do in our father's name? You don't remember, Atlantis? The swift rage and fury that you brought upon them? The magic and power you used to wipe out every single man, woman, and child? All in the name of our kingdom, in the name of our father, boasting that all who oppose us would fall. You came home expecting that you would be greeted as some sort of war hero. What you did was a war crime. And I see that you still, to this day, do not understand what is wrong about your action.
That is where you are wrong, Daedalus. I have had a lot of time for this, as you call it, self-reflection. I have met people, I have made friends, I have gained and I have lost. I came here today to try to end things as peacefully as we can. There, there was a time when I was planning to besiege this kingdom, take back what was mine by force. But recently I've realized sometimes you need to try a more gentle approach. I'm here to issue you a challenge. You and me for the throne. We can avoid the senseless bloodshed, the terrors that come with war.
You are joking. aren't you? Atlantis, it doesn't seem to occur to you that I am king. You have no power here. In fact, you have no power anywhere. No standing to challenge me from. No resources to contest my own. I'm
You are wrong again, brother. I have plenty of resources, and I am choosing not to use them against you.
well, I'm choosing to call your bluff. If you want peace, Atlantis, stay where you are. Never return, because this is no longer your home. It will only serve as the chopping block at your execution. Not even your grave.
I wish it were that simple, Daedalus. But I will not find peace out there. Ever since I was exiled, I have felt this rage. It is becoming harder to control it. And I have recently realized the things that it drives me to do, and the way it affects the people around me. I seek not just peace on the battlefield, but peace in my mind and peace in my heart. I'm hoping that once this is over, perhaps that rage will be gone. Perhaps I can move on. But as long as I am out there, moving on just will not happen.
I wish I could say I am sorry. But Atlantis, I don't care. You have disappointed. So consistent that I truly cannot expect anything from you. Anything but pain and suffering. Leave me. Stop plaguing my dreams.
Atlantis takes a moment to look around and begins approaching the throne. He'll will use the nightmare as the walls of the throne room start slowly crumbling as he speaks again. Shouldn't surprise me that you are just like the others, assuming that I am some sort of monster, even when I clearly show that I am attempting to learn. I am attempting to be better. And the walls continue to crumble, and you can see the water outside starting to darken with blood, and the screams and sounds of war start ringing out from the distance. Do you really want to see what happens if I decide to truly become the monster you all think I am? I am offering you a chance, Daedalus, to avoid the slaughter of our people, to avoid all this foolishness. One fight is all I ask. One chance to prove not only to you, but to myself that I can be a king worthy of leading our people. If you deny me now, the blood will be on your hands, for it was your choice.
Make a
And
check
if you would
for your choice.
please make a wisdom save with disadvantage,
Oh, okay.
assuming brotherly blood is enough.
Two. Well, see, that's gonna be kind of hard. 'Cause I'm not gonna lie, he doesn't have a character sheet.
Then I
I
guess it's
we're
DM's discretion.
Yeah, because he's not. I don't picture us going there anytime soon. So I haven't made that yet. I will be honest with you. And I know I say that I do everything improv, but that's like mostly improv. You know what I mean? Like I still got to put all this shit together at some point. But
Well,
with that being
uh,
said,
he's Atlantis is trying to inflict the terror effect or fear effect.
yeah, let me see if I can't grab something really quick that is let's see. I mean, I'm just gonna roll 2d20 with advantage, and we'll call it even since I don't have any modifiers to add. Or I literally rolled a critical fail and then a critical success.
Oh my god.
I literally rolled a 1 and then a 20.
Well, it's with
Did you guys
disadvantage,
see it on
so.
Owlbear?
Um, no, we don't see when you roll things. Oh
Do
wait,
you
no,
see
I
it now?
see
You can
21.
roll
Yeah,
dice on Owlbear,
Yeah.
yeah, it says 21.
You can see
Blackjack.
if you click on it, you can see the rolls.
Yep, it's a 1 and a 20.
Yeah, I was not lying to you. I literally rolled a critical fail and a critical success. I'm gonna say he succeeds the wisdom save.
Even at disadvantage.
I said with advantage because I didn't have any modifiers to add.
but you get disadvantage because of the blood. So flat. So that would be -1 or a
Okay,
natural 1.
sure, you call it that. He fails. He either passes or he fails. Literally. It's funny how on the nose things can be. So what happens when he fails, dear Dream?
He is afraid of Atlantis, and he takes a little bit of psychic damage. And then Reem might have been stoking the flame a little bit in the background. And she stokes that fire standing in the circle over Atlantis and gets a little glaze in his eye as his wisdom slowly leaches out of him, and his vitality goes over to Crescent. So we'll take, and then gains 2 levels of exhaustion. 2, 3. And I think there's some bonus there that I'll look up after. D4. Takes 3 wisdom damage.
Oof.
And
I mean, again, he doesn't have a stat block, but I will keep it in mind. I guess, you know what? I'll just make a stat. I'll just make a fucking cheat. I've done more in less time.
And then let's see Dream's special thing. Since it is the waning moon, they take 14 plus 8, 20, 14 psychic damage, 8 necrotic damage from the darkness of the moon for 22 total. And Crescent gets plus 22 hit points and plus 3 wisdom from Titleist.
Daedalus.
With a D.
Daedalus.
Okay.
Play it in chat.
Yeah, what a great phonetic spelling. Now I just got to teach you how to do the hyphens and the italicization. Forget how to say that word. Italizations? Italic. How do you say that word?
I'll be honest, I've never actually said that word out loud.
Huh?
I said, I'll be honest, I've never actually used that word out loud, so I don't know how to say it.
Italicization. Italicization is what it is. Sization. Because it's like, I think it comes from like Greek or Latin site, like psi, but I have to look at that again because I can't remember. I always get Greek and Latin mixed up. Okay. You said how much wisdom damage?
3.
Okay.
And then 23 psychic and necrotic.
Okay.
22.
And then 2 levels of exhaustion. Can't regain hit points. And sleeping doesn't give him any sort of advantages.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
Andy's afraid of Atlantis.
Me?
All right, all right, all right. And remind me how the durations work on these.
The so damage is just taken. Then get back here. Bells. Field Terror will last for 5 days. And each night they will continue to take the wisdom damage. And then as long as Night Terror and Fuel Terror are up, Crescent gets the wisdom and hit points as max hit points. Actually, no, as temporary hit points. And then if they die under the effect, the hit points and the wisdom are permanent.
Very nice. And as the walls begin to crumble and the echoes of the dead and dying ring out through this nightmare, Daedalus almost quivers for a moment, clutching at the throne crumbling underneath him. This, this is why, Atlantis. This is why our father told me in secret that I should have killed you in your sleep.
You would really
Because
kill me in such a cowardly way, Daedalus.
I wouldn't then, but I would now. You deserve no honor.
So what do you say, little brother? You can either fight just me, or you can fight me and all of my generals and army at my back. And Atlantis raises his hands to the side, and one by one, each member of the circus starts appearing. Gloombringer, Stark, Dante, Giganta, the Prince, Ambassador, Faust, the barons, everybody from the circus, all standing at his back. The choice is yours, Daedalus.
Make an intimidation check.
Ooh. And that's with
With
advantage. Okay.
um,
So a 19. I don't think I can give myself guidance because it's concentration. Yeah. So yeah, 19. Actually, no, well, that would have been roll flat, but it's still 19 because it was 19 first. Because I forgot I still have the exhaustion, which would give me disadvantage. But yeah, still a 19.
uh, they can retake that saving throw, that wisdom saving throw at the end of each day.
Okay. His eyes gleam with rage,
Hmm.
and the words sear out of his mouth like crackling lightning. You see his eyes begin to spark, and blue streaks shoot from his lips. With the rage of Talos, I will strike you like his most furious lightning bolt.
I
Come
welcome you to
here.
try.
Come here and die.
Seems that you and I are not so different after all, Daedalus. I look forward to it. And with that, Atlantis will turn and the crowd of people part as Atlantis confidently walks away and leaves the throne room, and everyone else follows him. And with that, Atlantis will leave the dream.
And begin to walk through the threshold and through the dreamscape back to the corridors, where an entity begins to makeshift themselves through the mist. First, you're on guard with a vanguard of nightmares around and all, and yourselves messing with some nightmare magic. You're relieved to see Ambassador peering through your dream, approaching through the in between mists as you're traveling back to Dream.
Hello, my friend.
Hello again, Ambassador. Surprised to see you here.
Well, I was notified of your return, in a way. See, our contract is satisfied.
Ah, I had nearly forgotten.
So, when you return, of course, as a part of your records, you'll want to keep a copy. There, you will find our contract has been satisfied and marked as such, paid in full. And now, Stark is free to fuck up however he wants, and you will not pay the price.
I'll be sure to let him know. Thank you, Ambassador.
Or don't. Seems to me that your life is easier when you're not cleaning up his mess, but your choice. And son, are we still in the dream?
You're in the dream realm, so not anyone's dream in particular, but technically Atlantis is sleeping. So, if you wanted to get technical, you're in Atlantis' dream. But really, it's the dream realm.
We're in the
Is what
dream realm.
yes.
Ambassador, I was going to ask, do you have a minute?
Have 8 hours, give or take.
Oh, all I need is 5 or 10 minutes, not hours.
Very well. What can I do for you?
I'd like to invite you into my own dream realm. You see, to visit you in this manner, I do have to be asleep. I want to show you something.
Very well. Lead the way.
So after a short journey through this sort of indescribable space of neither space nor time, but both and neither, you enter Ambassador's dreams, and he shows you a memory. It feels recent, as Ambassador's clothes are, the same things that you've seen him in very recently, and not back when he was a lowly assistant. And you are standing on top of a very tall tower. And Ambassador points down towards the ground, and you've never been, but from what you've heard from the members of the troop who have come down to Ambassador's home, you are quite certain that you are in the 8th layer of hell. A dream memory of that. In the distance, there's a snowstorm, but horrifyingly, there's lightning embedded throughout the flurries. In the distance, there's also glaciers crashing into each other, some slowly, some quickly. These are the sides of mountains. And they make the closest metaphor would be the sound of nails on a chalkboard, but amplified 1,000 times. No one seems to matter. It's every day to everyone who's surrounding you in this memory. And you are blessed as you are not impacted by the cold, but everyone else, as it is outside, is deeply bundled up.
Quite impressive, if a little disconcerting. What is it you wish to show me?
Look down. There's a parade happening. And sorry?
What are they celebrating?
It's a celebration of a long forgotten military victory.
Oh. I'll look down at the parade.
And what you see is groups and troops slowly marching across the parade ground. It takes probably 5-10 minutes, but you see bone devils, chain devils, ice devils. And these are at the front of the parade, suggesting that they're not all that impressive. behind them, you'll see artificers who are in their small mountains of armor. There's also artillerists who whose small cannons chase them, shooting fire. There's a small army of sword singing wizards. These have swords that are alight in flame that never extinguish. They're cut through ice, and they still maintain their flame. There's water dripping throughout them, and it doesn't bother them. And after this, they're followed by the bards who are reinforcing them. And then the abjuration wizards. You get the sense that this is the closest metaphor would be like a 80s Soviet military parade. And then Ambassador says, I saw your dream. You're seeking peace through strength. We can lend you strength. And devils, they do not die outside of Beator. So when they're fighting away from their homes, are some of the most fierce opponents you will ever see on a battlefield. So I propose to you a very simple deal. 1-page contract. I will lend you this strength. You can conquer an army, and you will have an army, if you sign, when you wake up. And in exchange, all I would ask is that you name one of my colleagues here as your second in command when you're for as long as you're seated on the throne. You, of course, as king.
It's a very tempting deal. What do you hope to gain out of this, other than with having a second in command in my kingdom?
What I want to gain is what my master seeks. He is, of course, a demigod, but there's not a lot of options, as he is third in line at best for his father's throne. So he's looking outward rather than inward for growth opportunities.
Will you allow me to read the contract?
Of course, it'll be waiting for you when you awake. But it will effectively be exactly what we discussed. 2-3 sentences, really just to protect both of us, but nothing fancy, no gotcha terms, simply an army in exchange for placing one of my people as your second to your first.
I will look it over, but I have a question.
Of course.
Should I not be able to regain my throne, what happens then?
then nothing. But that won't be a problem.
Hmm.
The benefit to me only comes when you're seated on the throne. And as long as you're seated on the throne, I will be second in command.
Very well. I shall look it over, and I am sure you will know what my decision is.
Even if you decide against it in the moment, keep it on your person. Quick signature, deal is done. Whenever you need it.
Very well. I appreciate this opportunity.
Of course. And with that, Ambassador will pick you up and sort of just return back to the overall dream realm.
And you travel back through the ether, that in between middle space, and finally to the corridors where Dream is waiting alongside Present.
Went in for your brother and came back with a devil? Atlantis?
Seems par for the course at this point. Assuming golf is a thing in this world.
Not a devil, a friend. Devil has negative connotations when it's said with that tone.
I'm not one to judge. Everything in balance.
He disappeared.
Me? Can't hear me?
No, Chimera.
Oh.
There he is.
Hello?
I can hear you.
I'm not one to judge. Everything in balance. There is no angel without a devil.
Exactly. The universe needs balance. If not, can you imagine this world being ran only by angels? Ugh.
Speaking of which, Atlantis. Time to collect. There is a matter of balance to be had in the dream realm.
Very well. I am a king of my word.
Is your new friend going to join us?
How did character have Dream and Ambassador actually met? Can't remember.
I don't think so.
Probably in passing. At the very least, you would know that there's a devil who's sort of a part of this group. They definitely referenced Mephistopheles.
I don't think they've referenced him in character, though.
No, I'm pretty sure even just last episode, Gloom did, talking about performing shows in the 8th layer.
I wasn't there, or Dream wasn't there for that. Dream was with Atlantis.
Okay.
Fair enough. I suppose introductions are to be had. Dream, this is Ambassador, another member of the Cirque. He is invaluable.
Just a small member. Do my part.
A motley crew we are.
No one else will have us, so I suppose we have each other.
Well, Ambassador, we are off to deep dreaming. to rectify some issues that the original party has started. Care to join us?
I thought you were going to say, care to guess which one it was?
Oh, you already know which one was.
Yes. You know what? My life has become dull. All just contracts and couriers. I'm in. What are we going to do?
Well, in my haste, I have squirreled away an egg. The edge of the nightmare realm. And it seems that I need to retrieve it. For things have shifted out of balance. So, we slip in, take the egg, and be out. Preferably without being noticed.
And how likely do you think that is? That we will not be noticed? That does impact what I bring.
I'm not one for metaphors, but I kind of move a little bit, and all of the plate armor rattles around. Stealth hasn't necessarily been my strong suit.
I wonder if I have something for that. I don't know if druids get that spell.
See, I can try wizards get it.
I do. Now I just have to find it.
Oh, I suppose we could all greater invisible. But it's hard to say what's waiting for us. Oh, I did promise Primrose some field time. He was the one who hid the egg there. No, that was an idle threat.
Okay, let's see. All right, so if we're going to go heisting, and Ambassador is just like flipping rapidly through his spell book. Let's see. We won't need. Maybe we'll need familiars. I'll bring a familiar.
Familiar would not be a bad idea. I also have a spell to assist us with stealth.
Let's see. Do we know where the object is?
Roughly. It's in the town square.
Okay, so then I won't bother with locate object.
A town in the nightmare realm.
The edge of the nightmare realm. But yes, there are many nightmares there.
Planar bindings. Probably won't need that. I probably won't need a homunculus. What do I need? Well, you've been there, Dream. What do you recommend?
I've never been there, but Primrose, I whisper in that kind of it's a command voice. Viatir, come here.
I have a certain feeling that it may be a second before they arrive.
Now, he has
I
always had trouble falling asleep.
also wonder whether I've rested enough to regain my composure, so to speak.
We are resting right now, in fact. You do gain the benefits therein.
Yeah, we'll go with it. If I have to set it back, I will. Not going to do the exhaustion yet because I haven't asked the DM whether that's permanent or if it can be slept away because a greater restoration didn't fix it. So I will leave the exhaustion for now.
Let me see.
And prepare spells.
Let's see. Well, if you would have told Chimera about this, and we don't roleplay everything. I assume that Atlantis has pooped in the last month.
Yeah. Probably daily.
Yeah, hopefully. It's a sign of good health. Anyways, if that's the case, Ambassador could have cleaned it off with a 9th level healing word because he wipes out a negative spell effect cast at that level or below. So he could clean that off for you.
If we have been here for at least an hour, everyone counts as though they have eaten a nutritious meal and have been sated.
Let's see, in your dreams, they last less than 8 hours, right? So we'll either have failed or succeeded by the time that the dream ends. 8 hours.
Let's see. So we're going to take that. I will.
Let's see, it's tempting to prepare Feeble Mind, but I feel like only a real bastard would use that in combat.
Then Linus coughs a little. Yes, truly a bastard. It's funny because Atlantis is a bastard.
Well, I can cloak us from sight. Will hopefully help.
What's this one's looking for? Yes.
Ooh.
Arcane Gate. That will be useful on a heist.
Yeah.
Dream, can we go ethereal in the dream plane?
Anything's possible in dreams.
Alright, that might be helpful. Be a little sneaky sneak. Disintegrate. Always fun. Let's say, hypothetically, asking for a friend, someone got like a little murdery with Circle of Death. Would that be like a problem?
You have to be careful turning the nightmares techniques on them.
Alright. I'll prepare pass wall instead. That should be helpful.
What? I've never used shape change. I'm gonna take that. That seems good for a heist.
Ooh, should I prepare dream and then we can get we can.
We can dream in the dream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're gonna get Inception in here.
I was just thinking that. Polymorph. That will be helpful. Can you just imagine? Just bam, I'm a housefly. And now, bam, I'm here to murder you and stab you in the face.
Keep that.
Do you think that we're going to encounter many Fey, Fiend, or sorry, Elemental, Celestial, or Fey? Fiend?
It's probably all going to be Fey.
Oh! And these binding needles are going to be fun. And you both are spellcasters, right? Yes. Guess I can. Wait, Dream, are you a spellcaster? Oh, you're a fighter.
I'm a fighter.
I believe Crescent is the spellcaster.
Crescent has a propensity for magic dreams.
Atlantis, do you have. Ooh. You probably don't have any attunement slots available, do you?
Um, no, but I could potentially unattune from the cube if needed.
Because I have these binding needles, and I hold them up. They're darts. We would need to get 2 of them in a medium creature, a large 4. But when we get the right number in, then they become under the effects of planar binding.
Ooh, these are quite useful.
Yeah, so if we just run up and stab someone in the face a couple times.
But they're on their home plane.
Planar binding, though, a bound creature must follow your instructions to the best of their ability. And it only works on Celestials, Elementals, Fey, or Fiend.
Very well, let's give them a try. Change things up a little bit.
Alright, and I got 20. I'll pass you. I'll pass you 5.
Okay.
LOL.
And we'll make sure.
I'm back. She's being fussy. She doesn't want to eat right now. So I have to go back down later just to check on her. But I heard everything that's going on. I'm glad the planar binding needles are going to get some use. I will say this. You're proficient with darts, yes?
Oh, you need to be proficient with darts.
Yeah, I can do darts.
I think darts are simple weapons, aren't they?
Yeah. Clubs, daggers, darts, double blades, scimitars, halberds, javelins, longswords, maces, quarterstaffs, scimitars, sickles, slings, spears, and tridents.
Everything
All right.
besides
So,
darts.
so Atlantis, you can find them in the manage inventory. They're called binding needles. You can add 5 to your worksheet. I'll take 5 off mine.
Yeah. Darts are simple weapons, so
Also, you've got plenty of them. They're Ambassador's specialty weapon.
Oh,
As well
okay.
as
It's listed here as
for
20.
yeah. I mean, I just grabbed a bundle of darts. I didn't add like a whole bunch of them, but you've got
Gotcha.
plenty.
Okay.
Um, as much as you could carry on your person, especially if you don't
Oh,
feel
I
you're in
assure you,
battle.
that's not a lot with my 8 strength.
Right, exactly. Which is also why there's like only like one bundle. But what I'm saying is you have more than enough resources to have as many binding needles as you need. And
All right. In that case, I'll give Atlantis 10, and as he attunes to them, I make like finger guns at him and like, got your soul. Ah, I didn't.
Ah, you trickster. Lucky I'm in such a good mood.
These are fun. Just remember, not on everyone, but you get someone who's being a little shitty to you. You just stab them once in the neck, then they become much more pliable. Works great on tieflings.
Ooh.
But yes, enjoy. I got a ton at home. Don't worry about returning them after.
Much appreciated. Fine.
Right? And for some reason, Ambassador has inspiration. Son, do I get to keep that? Even though I have no idea why?
yeah, we haven't been able to like roll like a regular game in many, many, many months because we are not a regular game, so it does not. We're gonna probably do away with that rule.
Okay. In that case, since I have the needles, I can get rid of Gaius. And
I do also
ice
remember that
pillars.
Primrose was called.
yes.
Can we retcon it and say that you call her now?
Sure. She takes a while to get there, so I'm a patient matron.
So, Dream,
Oh, all right, all right, all right. Dream, you calling me? What is it? What do you want?
You had expressed interest in field work, and since we're going to retrieve the egg that you had placed, only thought it perfect opportunity for you to tag along.
Oh yeah. Well, all right. You need Primrose to come around protect you. I can do that for you. But listen. This isn't gonna be any type of situation you're used to, all right? This is my hometown. We're gonna take it easy. We're gonna relax. I don't want any popping off at the hip type shit that you'll be doing, all right? She looks at Atlantis.
The
Uh,
easier in and out, the better.
It's a field trip, all right, Dream? Come on, relax. We're gonna go there. I'm gonna grab it, give it to you, and there, we'll be done with it.
Perfect. Um, do you have free reign
Also,
over that area? Can you go as you please?
yeah, well, really, anyone can. I kind of went with the idea of hiding in plain sight.
That is often the most effective.
Hmm, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
Well, we should be able to cloak our presence. We can manage to get in and out without disturbance. All the better.
Well, all right. Enough talking about it. Let's go.
Well said. You ready? Looks at Atlantis and assistant, ambassador.
Almost.
Sorry, step away for a second, but I heard my name.
Are you ready to go?
I am, but first, tell me about this dream egg. What does it look like? What does it do?
Well, numbnuts. It's an egg, and it fucking dreams. You ready?
Oh, you're a bit of a bastard, aren't you?
She is quite feisty.
But she's
Well,
my bastard. So careful.
fuck you, yada yada yada. Let's go.
And Primrose kind of just shrugs and she moves on under her breath. I don't fucking leave. Told you about this fucking shit months ago. And further into the dreaming we go with Primrose, our favorite. I always forget how to do her accent.
I
She's
always
from
imagine
Jersey.
Primrose as from being from Brooklyn.
Right. But I'm like, which Brooklyn? You know?
Wait, there's more than one Brooklyn?
Oh, yeah. There's Bushwick, Brooklyn. There's Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. Oh my God, there's fucking Brownsville, Brooklyn. Which, no.
I'm pretty sure you made all those places up.
Nope, not at all. Not even a little. But every little part of Brooklyn, I almost said Bushwick. Every part of Brooklyn is basically its own little community and collage of things. And I feel like there's like little accents that pop up. And also like the different boroughs. Like New York all like for the most part sounds pretty much the same, but like Bronx and Harlem kind of have their more I feel like it's like a lot harsher, like more twangy, and like Brooklyn accents can be a little more involved in like like the cultures that are there, specifically like there's a lot of African and like Spanish immigrants in that area, and I think a lot of the slang and a lot of the accents and a lot of the colloquialisms end up getting influenced very heavily by that. And like Spanish Harlem, of course, but like as it's gotten a little more gentrified and as people have getting pushed farther and farther up, I think there's like this condensation of language that's happening that's really interesting. Um, where it's like these communities are blending together more and more and more. So it's like their languages and their words are getting blended together more and more and more. It's like there's more and more um black people in Harlem that speak Spanish fluently, not because their parents spoke Spanish, but because literally their whole entire life they grew up with their contemporaries speaking fluent for Spanish around them. The people that owned most of the businesses around them being fluent Spanish speakers. And I think that's really fucking cool. Just really amazing. But anyway, that was a weird fucking tangent. Why did you guys let me do that?
Tell me, Primrose, is there any plant life around this city?
Well, really anything could happen. All right. I don't know what you don't get about a dream realm. Like you go there, you fucking dream. What happens in your dreams? Anything. So yeah, you want some plants? Go make some dream about some plants. Or wait, dream. Do they not know how to manipulate the dream realm?
I mentioned the power. That's not necessarily something everyone picks up on right away.
Hmm.
They
Wait,
just need a little practice.
so you can just like think of a tree and then you have a tree?
It's not
You're
quite
not
that simple, but
you're not listening. All right.
same
Dream
concept.
realm. Dream realm. You don't think of a tree, you dream of a tree. All right?
Hmm.
Are you getting it now?
Yeah, so why are you wasting my time? Why don't you just dream of a dream egg?
He has a
All right.
point.
Smartass, if it worked that way, wouldn't I have just done that already?
Well, you told me you just dream of something and it appears. Dream of a dream egg.
She whips around as you're traveling and stops dead in her tracks and looks at you. You know what I'm dreaming of?
I spent
Silence.
all day in a torture chamber. Tell me.
Silence.
Woo me! Woo me with your scary words.
All she says is silence. It echoes throughout the dreamscape that you're traveling through. The world around you turns into a white blank slate. Your lips disappear from your mouth, and she smirks triumphantly.
Could dream that you can talk out of your ass. You don't
Hello?
have.
Did you hear me now?
If you want to
No.
manipulate the dreaming, you have to make a wisdom check.
I'm sorry, it's just funny. Oh god.
You wouldn't believe the things I've seen.
Oh god. I think I'm ready. Whew.
Well, all right, let me pull our little.
Gonna greater invisibility on all of us.
Ooh, concentration up to an hour. I'll go ahead and give us a pass without a trace.
All right.
Oh, and I did want to ask if my exhaustion healed from the long rest.
Was that exhaustion from the Jadot fight?
Yes.
It sure did.
Okay. Just want to make sure since a greater resto couldn't do it.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay.
He we needed more time.
Hey, in terms of getting the best benefit from the spell, Foresight, should I cast it on Dream or this one? The asshole.
First of all, you can't talk. You have no mouth.
He's talking out of his ass.
And you can't do that until you at least make a wisdom check for me.
Well, Atlantis wanted it, so I assume that Atlantis would make the wisdom check. Also,
Yeah,
meta.
Ooh.
Wisdom, I'm sure.
I'll make the wisdom check.
Yeah, you want to make that wisdom check? For when you said that?
Yeah, sure. Is it a check or saving throw?
It is a check. You are
Okay.
attempting to work your will upon the dreaming.
Natural 20, baby. 24.
And as soon as you say that, yep.
Yes.
You're wondering why Chimera's breath smells extra terrible now.
Dream is having so much fun with this.
Me too. Oh my god. Amazing.
Laughter is the best defense against nightmares.
Listen, if you keep fucking with me, I'm gonna give you diarrhea.
Oof.
Well, that answers that question. Dream, you will benefit from Foresight for the next 8 hours.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Why, Chris? Why?
Because there's clothes in between. He's talking
With
about
muscles.
Why is your asshole's voice deeper than yours?
And then there's the clapping of the cheeks and
No! There will be no such thing.
the dream realm. Anything is possible.
voices sound different.
It just makes me uncomfortable that I have Ashley McGee vibes from Europe.
First time I did a voice in your campaign song.
I really like it. I'm sorry, Chris. I really like it. Keep going. You got this.
Okay.
I'm so glad that I brought Primrose along.
Sorry, I actually need a second now.
Atlantis is really enjoying this back and forth.
Purple spells are going to feel different.
I don't. Shut up.
Oh god.
Ah, fuck you.
I love you too, son.
There's no. I can't find gifts of Assy McGee anywhere. He's real. All right.
But in all seriousness, Dream, you now have the benefit of Foresight for the next 8 hours.
Thank you.
Yep.
How do you like that gift song?
I don't.
It's Ace Ventura. He's talking out of his ass.
While I remembered. All right. Anything else y'all want to do? You're getting pretty close now. I heard pass without a trace. I heard greater invis.
Was that a mass greater invis or
I heard
just for one?
foresight.
I don't. Is there a mass greater invis, or do I just have to do it one at a time?
Hold on.
Actually, how about we just do invisibility because greater invis only lasts for a minute.
Okay.
Which is also true.
We'll all be invisible. But
Yeah.
the great thing about the dreaming is that you're actually invisible. You're not under a spell.
Um. Where the hell is that map? Oh, here it is. Duh. Duh, son.
Atlantis?
Yes.
I like that you might have used your only net 20 on me.
I know, it made it so much fucking better. I wanted talking ass, now I got talking ass. Oh, look at the unicorn.
This is the low quality version. I need the high quality version. Well, I guess that's as good as the getting gets. Because I don't have the other one uploaded in my maps? Question mark. Maps. It's in the other folder.
This is definitely a dream world map.
Yeah, right.
I like it.
It feels like it's almost like LSD drawing.
Oh, look at the little man. He's looking at the clock tower.
What the hell? Why can't I? Oh, not that's why. Because I don't have the right scale on this fucking. Sometimes Owlbear is a hassle. I'm not gonna lie. Because this is just a little frustrating. '90 by '90. Grid is there. Select. Now is it fucking fixed? Yes, because Dreon is to scale. Perfect. Um. Excuse me. Oh, that's why. That is the wrong one. Okay. Bear with me, y'all. I'm sorry. I also
It's
did not think
okay.
we would be coming to the dream world as soon as we did. This is not the right one. This is the right one. And do. And it was Piku. Ha ha ha! I found you, you bastard.
All right, important question. For Easter brunch, do I spring for the extra $50 for unlimited mimosas?
Are you really a mimosa kind of girl?
You said
Is
$50?
your mother-in-law going to be there?
No.
You said $50, and how much is limited?
Unlimited mimosas, $50.
Unlimited. Yeah, go for it.
Usually about 5 mimosas. More than 5 is break even there. Think you're going to have 6?
The break-even math is actually even easier because it's at the Ritz.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, there you fucking go. Fucking spring for it then.
It'll probably be like $20 a mimosa.
That's. I see. That's why I didn't use the other map. Too big.
Last time I sprang for unlimited drinks, I did not regret it.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of feelings of regret tomorrow. My girlfriend has stopped eating already because she wants to turn the Ritz into a buck-a-shuck for oysters.
What?
She wants to eat so many oysters that the cost of the oysters net out to $1 each.
Whoa! It's so pretty. Okay, I fixed it, guys.
Ooh, waiting for it to load.
Same.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while now.
Ooh.
I couldn't do this on my old computer.
Instead of invisibility on everyone, I am going to theming.
Ooh,
on the group.
As...
Going for a hide in plain sight kind of thing. And everyone going to be various fae.
I do love the term various.
Bring up the list.
Yeah. Stop knocking. What do you want?
All right, so I've got like 16 gigs of RAM free on my computer right now, and I keep getting messages from Owlbear saying that I don't have enough memory to load this page.
There's no way.
Yeah, it can't be 16 gigs.
So, Bastard is going to be a night hag, and Atlantis is going to be a dolphin delighter.
Excuse me?
And
I'm doing what to the dolphins?
Excuse me?
You now seem like a dolphin delighter.
Okay, define delighter.
Oh, no. Nereid. You're a Nereid.
Actually, do not define delighter.
I have to get into character, son.
You don't have to get into
Thank you.
What don't you understand? You're a seaman who's delighting dolphins.
We need something here.
You said a Nereid? How do you spell that?
Nereid?
Yeah.
You've summoned several.
Oh, you mean Naiad?
Naiad.
Okay.
Naiad.
Yeah, add these forms to your extras if you want to use them that way. But I don't think you'll get their stat blocks or anything. Just you look like
Wait, so I'm a hag? Like, I have the actual stat block of a hag?
No, you look like a night hag.
Well, we are in the dream realm, so it's real.
Oh, that's true. You Crescent cast the spell, So yes,
Mhm.
you are a night hag now. You are a naiad. And what are you in Crescent?
We are a the Valinar Steed and Autumn Eladrin.
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 Cool, cool, cool.
And Lance is looking down at his now even more slender body and this watery dress. Not bad, not bad.
If you don't already add them to your extras and use those stat blocks to give yourself some extra hit points in case anything. And some fun, interesting things to do or use if you see fit. But that was a night hag for ambassador, a naiad for um, Atlantis, and an autumn eladrin and a Valinar steed for Dream and Crescent respectively. What did you
Ooh,
disguise
am I a?
Primrose, or is she still Primrose?
She's still Primrose. She's from here.
Okay, cool. Are you a?
Oh no, I'm just going to go with the basic hag versus the coven
You
variant
are.
because I don't think I have
No,
a
you are
coven.
a. Oh, right. You are a singular night hag without a coven.
Yep. So where ambassador used to stand, there is now kind of resembling a tiefling. There's horns,
Oh,
long black hair.
you should mirror image, and then you'd be a coven.
Oh.
That's so smart.
Can I cast mirror image? I can, but it's target self. I
Do
can't
I have
cast it
mirror
on
image?
you.
What if you dreamt that you could cast it on other people? Ah.
Oh, right. Is mirror image illusion, or is it
It is
application?
it it is an illusion, but
So,
it's target self.
oh, that's right.
Mirror image. Yeah, I'll swap that in for a spell slot. I'll rework my spells to get mirror image.
And I'm pretty sure I have images for everyone if we want to use them. But I really don't feel like we need
All right, I'm going to mirror image just because it's such a cool idea. Bye, night hag.
to. If you can make a successful wisdom check, you can dream them into your dreaming reality, making them real, giving you a coven and two other night hags.
All right.
Wisdom check.
Can can I give them advantage?
Uh, yes. But how do you do so?
You know, it would be really cool if you had mirror image and could become your own coven.
That is a great idea.
Sometimes an idea is all it takes to make a dream real.
I got a 22 on my wisdom check.
Does he still have to talk out of his ass as a hag?
All of his night hags are without mouths.
Oh no. The smell.
So now I'm going to add 2 more night hags to the encounter.
One of them I think should be a coven variant, is the way that it works.
Oh, I thought they were all coven variants. So the way it works is it's one coven variant, and then the rest are
Because they all use the same spell slots.
okay. So I'm adding 2 night hags and 1 night hag coven variant.
Yeah, let me see. Uh, Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Oh no, I think I may be wrong. Hold on. They do have the same. They do. Um, the shared spell casting. Each of them have to be within 30 feet, and they share the spell slots. That's specifically for the shared spell casting feature. Um, but I think the other stat block has different stats. So I might have lied to you. Yeah, just take 3 Coven variant hacks.
Yeah, I didn't look into the details, but it's CR7 or CR5, so I assume that there's more.
Yeah, their proficiencies are different. Some of their base stats go up. But yeah, they do share spell slots for the shared spell casting. So you don't have 3 6th level spell slots, you still only have 1. If that makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. Other than that, that was cool. I like that. I love that for you. Oh, hold on. Let's get you your copies here. You still can't see the map,
Yeah, it's up.
Chris?
I'll check again. I just exited out.
Maybe it's something with your cookies or your cache. Why did you put girl?
Because he's a naiad now. Naiads are females.
Girl. Uwu face.
Ooh.
That's the face I make all the time. Is that what you're into? Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean, you are pretty.
All right. Anyway.
I feel pretty, so
Oh, so
pretty,
pretty. So pretty
pretty,
and
and witty,
witty
and
and
grand,
kind.
and I pity.
Who isn't me today?
Okay, I got the map up.
Nice, nice, nice. Did you change something or?
No idea. I think I need to uninstall and reinstall Chrome. Like D&D Beyond is sometimes coming up in like either Russian or Ukrainian.
I think you should be
Diabolic.
concerned.
Yeah,
Have
you
you
should
ever
probably
tried
do like a.
NordVPN? Which takes us to our
Oh.
sponsor today, guys.
For a 1 month trial of NordVPN, use the discount code SOM30.
I am so uncomfortable with that.
Ambassador.
I would appreciate if you never did that ever again. And I mean ever. Oh
Sorry.
gosh. Stop.
I'm gonna call it now. Fucking Chimera's getting my, or Ambassador's getting my vote at the end of the session.
No, please. Yeah, they're gonna have to listen to this one. This was a good one. Or actually, I think this is proof. We're gonna kick them out. We don't need them anymore. This is the campaign. This is all we ever needed.
This is our party now.
This is our party. Doobly doo. I'm just grabbing these things quick. Where the heck? is uh, did we fight the Nightmare Beast before?
We fought the Nightmare Knight. I don't know if that's
Aha,
the same
that one.
thing.
No, we also fought Nightmare Beasts too. I was just trying to find them, but it's okay. I did. It's so hard to find things in Owlbear. I should have done a better job of I should have done a better job of organizing everything. But I'll be done in just a second here. Such a pain in the ass grabbing everything.
Does anyone else have "I feel pretty" stuck in their head?
Sure do.
Maybe.
I wonder why that happened.
I mean, Atlantis does kind of feel pretty.
And witty.
And grand?
Mm-hmm.
And gay.
And I pity.
Yeah, I mean, Atlantis doesn't discriminate.
I think you got stuck on something there.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, so pretty. Wasn't me too long. I feel charming.
Yeah, so there's now 3 hags
Charming.
singing along to this.
It's alarming how charming I feel.
Also, I want like a little headcanon that like now everyone has swapped genders. So before you were boys and now Dream the only girl. Dream and Crescent the only girls are boys. Just to kick.
Well, I thought it was
And
canon
let
that
me say, this fella Valnar Steed is hung.
Oh my god.
What the fuck, Ben?
Dream, can you ask them to put that away? Kind of making me uncomfortable.
What is going on?
You're the one who gender swapped us.
But it didn't. You didn't need to take it there.
Here we are.
You didn't need to take it all the way there. Shit. I was not ready for that.
No one ever is.
I really wasn't.
It's the dreaming. Anything's possible.
I just. Alright. I guess that is true.
I guess so.
Let's not have sex dreams, though. We're gonna stay away from those.
it's like the Mona Lisa. Wherever I look, it's always looking at me.
Alright. The asshole voice was really starting to get to me, Chris. I'm just trying to fucking DM my game, okay? I can't do that.
I'm so sorry, son, but I love it. I'm so glad I rolled that natural 20 on that.
Because at this point, I don't know what to fucking do. Alright, that's that.
I feel pretty. Pretty.
Linus just kind of covers her nose.
Alright. I think we're here now. You can stop fucking singing. God damn it.
What's wrong, Primrose? Not in a good mood.
And it's only been like a day since Crescent and Primrose had this conversation, but it's been several months since Ben had. Um, they said that they hid it under the central square, right?
Sure did.
Okay.
Well, I assume this is the central square.
You would assume right. You know, you make a prettier boy than a girl. I'll tell you that.
Thanks, I am rather dashing.
Not what I meant.
So do we just start digging, or does there's something we need to do to get it to appear?
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Passive perception or perception checks?
Um, passive
We'll
is
use this
20, but I'm gonna try to roll it.
for mental stuff.
Oh
I still
wait,
use Ambassador's character sheet, right?
I'm a naiad,
Nope.
so
Nope.
You're. It's the dream realm. You're actually the hag.
mm,
Polymorph,
uh,
baby.
passive perception is 10 then, because I forgot about that. So
You didn't want to roll?
I did roll and I got a 9 with
Wow.
no
Ooh,
with no with no pluses. So passive perception 10.
Uh,
Ooh. Active perception 25.
23, 22. Yeah, I might have nerfed all of us, but we'll we'll find out.
I mean, you have at least hit points on top of your
Yep.
hit points. So that's at least nice. um, the highest one was yours, right?
I
Uh,
got 25.
Night Hag lady. Yeah, 25.
I can hear it.
It's eerily silent, but there's a low wail almost, like the voices of thousands far off in the distance in agony and pain.
Sounds like a pretty normal Tuesday night to me.
I still don't hear it. And Lance is straining her ear.
Let's let's make haste.
Very well.
It's right here. It's right here. I just I don't know. Got a weird feeling.
What kind of weird feeling?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's just like I don't know. It's like a weird feeling of dread or something.
Hmm. Well, y'all did say that this is on the edge of the nightmare realm.
Yeah. Yeah. Chalk it up to a waft of bad mojos. Uh, all right. Here, look. Just keep an eye out. Slowly, Primrose descends towards the square center where there's a single corner cobblestone circle. She places her hand on the centermost brick and it begins to glow. Slowly, from inside of it, an egg begins to materialize, one that is opalescent in color. It shines, slowly coming to form and fruition in the real world, the dream world, we should say.
The Skylar sisters are going to move around the map and just separate out a little bit.
Yeah,
Angelica.
stay within 30 feet of yourself.
Oh, that's right. You're so smart, Ben.
True.
We'll take point up north.
Angelica, Eliza, Peggy, all stay close.
This guy.
One of these does not belong. It's obviously Eliza. And you better fucking name all of them. I want names on underneath them right now.
Okay.
I want to know who.
Which one's Angelica? Which one's Eliza? Which one's Peggy?
I get the reference. Bye, gobsmacked.
Peggy will be the first to die.
We'll never see her again.
We'll just see her at the very first act of this play, and then gone.
Okay. Bam. I have night hags for you.
Oh, okay.
I think she actually did die in real life. That's why she's. So, yeah, it fits.
Oh, now I feel bad about calling out someone who died 200 years ago.
250 years now, almost.
Ooh, that'll be cool. Yeah, I want that. I want that. Sorry, I'm definitely not adding more things to this encounter.
Why would you add things? We just nerfed the whole party.
Remember, kill Peggy first.
Right. For fun? Question mark?
Well, I've
Man.
accepted that all the hags are going to die.
Well, we went from level 20 to CR
5.
2 through 2, 5, and 10.
Hey, you said you're Eladrin, right? Or
Yep.
you're Valinar?
Valinar Steed for Crescent. Autumn Eladrin for Dream.
You're not a Valinar elf?
Is that a thing?
Yeah. That's why I was confused. Yeah, there are Valinar
Let me.
elves. That's where the Valinar steeds and everything come from. They bond together, usually.
Let me go grab one of those.
The Valinar
Val.
High Elf. Or Wood Elf, your choice.
No, Wood Elf. Feeling woodsy today.
Okay, well, here is your.
I don't. That's technically not a monster.
It's a race.
Which is why it didn't show up in the extras. Okay, yeah, I can
Hold on.
be in a wood elf.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's not what does Valinar do? Question mark.
That would just change my appearance. I guess I'd
Mm.
still be Dream then.
No, I'm trying to see what. They get one wizard spell cantrip at base. They gain scimitar proficiency. So that's for a high elf, for a wood elf. Nothing special.
Problem is there isn't a stat block, so I'd use my own stat block.
I'm sure there's an elf stat block that you can use. Let me see.
So, Son, I checked Jeremy Crawford's Twitter, and it doesn't cover the question that I have.
Okay.
If I'm a hag in the dream plane, and I use my nightmare haunting ability on somebody, does that impact them?
Yes, we are in the dream plane is considered a collective dream where everyone is simultaneously dreaming. Hold on, I'm very close. I'm very close. Valinar.
The Ladrins are elves.
It's
They're
true.
Fey elves.
You could just use that if you want to. That might be easier because
Yeah,
you can't.
yeah. Just gonna be a Autumn Ladrin. Yep.
All right. Lovely. And back here, do a little bit of this. This. Definitely moving slower because of how big this map is. Peggy, Angelica, Liza. Um, Crescent is huge, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, everyone, thank you for listening. We are excited to begin very shortly. This battle preparation has been brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Sign up now with the code SON30, and you will receive a free Atlantis skin for all your water-based heroes.
Ooh,
Who
That
is
code is
funding this?
SON30.
I'd be down.
Who is
Thank you,
funding
Raid
this?
Shadow Legends, for sponsoring this segment.
Yeah, that's coming out of your commissions. I did not pay for any advertisement.
if they made
Raid
if they
Shadow
did
Legends will sponsor anything.
if they made a skin for Atlantis, I'd so fucking play it just to be Atlantis.
All right. After much preparation, I have added your steaming forms, which will be destroyed very quickly, making all of this a very moot point. But I had fun doing it. So judge me only if you dare.
It's okay. I judge you, just not out loud.
Howard.
Don't test me. I'll do it.
Normally I keep it to myself, but sometimes I forget to hit the mute button.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't be the first time. Dream. That same feeling of unease that uh, Primrose had mentioned begins to creep up your own spine, slowly but surely. You feel it too. It's almost as if there's something watching, something lurking in the dark.
All three hags pick up a dart and hold it in their hands.
That's a good question. Do we still have our items in this form?
Sure. Yes. Because polymorph, not wild shape. And I'm kind and benevolent and gracious.
As am I.
All right. Only I get to do that.
This is my naiad voice. Don't you like it?
I do, actually.
Thank you.
Gotta get you playing Fems more often.
I've been thinking about it for my next character.
Damn, my computer moving so slow. Okay, damn. All right, are you guys zoomed in real nice?
Yep.
You're gonna love this. As soon as the egg finally apparates, and Primrose exclaims, all right, all right, all right, all right. I got it. Let's go. The dreaming, or at least the edge of it, begins to fold. Darkness begins to overtake. And in almost an instant, you find yourself surrounded in the darkness. The wails grow louder, and accompanying them, sounds of monstrous growls. Primrose screams, it's a trap! Everybody roll initiative.
Because of course it is. Kind of initiative does a naiad have? +3.
Oh, what is my initiative?
See, my initiative is 15 for Eliza. What happened to my names? Oh, we switched
22.
maps.
Yeah, it's a new
Okay.
map. Hold on, I'll put them for you.
I got a 7.
Peggy, Eliza, Angelica. Okay, so Peggy has a 15.
Let me put the initiative tracker up. It's always easier to color yourself rather than write the number in there. You might need that space for something else.
I'm not that fancy. I'm just a simple commoner with an average intelligence of 7.
Is that what you're telling yourself these days?
Yep. Well, I spend my days providing tech support to people offshore. So
Who are your tech support?
no,
Your tech support for the tech support?
no, I'm tech support for the people who are trying to learn the system. But I just spend 40 hours a week doing tech support for people who are offshore. So roles have been reversed. I'm definitely an average human of 7 intelligence based on my life choices.
Don't be sad. I think you're better than average. I think you're slightly above average.
I'll take it.
You're welcome.
I would love to actually see my real world stat block and see what the fuck's wrong. That would be awesome.
Charisma is your dump stat.
Oh, definitely.
Like you've dumped it so bad it might be a 3.
Mm-hmm. I Nordled it, is what you're saying?
And that is probably one of the best pieces of evidence. Oh damn, this map is so big that you guys can't even see the initiative tracker. Zoom in here. I can't exactly tell who's first, so someone's gonna have to tell me. What did you guys roll?
uh,
I believe
my
I rolled highest of us.
I probably got last.
I don't know. I have a 15, a 9, and a 6.
Oh, you're not last.
You're right. I'm a 7.
Would have been
Seven?
funnier if Peggy was last.
Peggy is last.
You know what? It's not too late. Peggy's getting the 6.
And imagine you die to a gag now. You said Dream at 7. You said Peggy at 6.
Eliza at 9, and Angelica. Wait, I guess Eliza should be the 15, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Although Angelica was here when I needed her most.
Hmm.
She's buried
You guys,
near me in Trinity Church.
I feel like you guys are talking about something that I should know about.
Yes.
Because you just keep bringing these people up like there's something more to it.
I don't know if I want to spoil the fun.
I mean, you're just making me uncomfortable.
Isn't that like your default status, though?
Yeah, I don't understand what your point is.
It's a reference to Hamilton.
To
They had the
Hamilton.
three Hamilton, the play.
No, that's why.
It has the 3 Schuyler sisters.
See, that's why I didn't know. 'Cause it's super fucking gay.
Angelica, Eliza,
Eliza
and
and
Peggy.
Peggy.
And Peggy.
Peggy.
What was your initiative, Atlantis?
22,
Oh wow.
right? I rolled a 19 plus 3.
So, like, these nightmare beasts out here, they're sleeping somewhere, right? Or do they inhabit just this nightmare realm?
They inhabit the night. Wow, this is making my computer run so slow.
Yeah, it turned my D&D Beyond into Cyrillic.
What?
So, note to self, never use a map this big ever again, even though it's really pretty.
It is really pretty. I like it. Oh, I just realized the D20 way in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, isn't it?
That's cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff. And like you can zoom in really close and it still looks so good.
Okay, so new rule then. No using huge maps unless it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I really want that for myself, but this is kind of painful, I'm not gonna lie. Like, my computer really fucking hates me right now. Ha ha ha. And I get to use all these things again.
Jesus.
Son, I think I have the highest CR here at 7.
Closer. No, closer.
I'm
I'm right with
10.
my hand.
I mean, you have hit
It's
points
in
in
your
both
hand.
these things, so you'll be fine.
Thank you.
Pussies.
I got food.
What you got there, Atlantis?
I got a catfish po' boy and onion strings.
Oh, that sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
What is the strength of an onion?
Very thinly sliced onion that's been battered and deep fried.
So it's like an onion ring, just
Just
not ring.
Yeah, just tinier.
You said it's Eliza or Angelica first?
Angelica. Or sorry, Eliza. Eliza's the top one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Beginning of all this commotion. Atlantis, you're able to act first in your naiad.
Ooh.
I
A
do have the
question.
initiative tracker at the top.
Okay. Um, all this space, is that like literal space, like a void, or is it?
Correct.
Does it? Okay. Okay. And what is my range? 60 feet. Let's see if the ruler works. Yeah, it works. Okay, cool.
Yeah, everything is to scale.
Okay. Alright, so I am just within range. I am going to use Phantasmal Force on this one right here standing on the coin. Because they don't appear to be able to have they don't appear to have wings or anything. Please make a big wall of text. I'm trying to see what they have to roll. Intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. 5, but it will legendary resist. Which one is it?
Mhm. The one. Here, let me point to it. That one.
All right.
Well, damn. That was going to be cool. Um, I'm going to move closer to the center, closer to Dream. Uh, and I don't have any bonus actions, so that's it.
All right. Unless you're traveling on a solid surface, just so you all know, you have a movement speed, a flying speed, I should say, equal to 3 times your wisdom score.
Wi- wisdom score or wisdom modifier?
Wisdom score.
Okay.
3 times your wisdom score.
So if your wisdom was 10, you'd have a 30
30.
move speed.
Otherwise, you can walk on the surfaces that are shown on this map. You can jump as if you were walking, but 3-dimensional traversal is possible. All right? Is that the end of Atlantis' turn?
Yes.
At at the beginning of their turn, can these three closest, which are all within 60 feet, please make a DC 16 Wisdom score or be charmed by my enchanting presence?
Wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
There we go. Sorry. All right. You said a saving throw.
Yep. Wisdom DC 16.
3 of them.
3 of them. And then, yeah,
All 3 fail.
they are all charmed by me. Uh, for a minute.
And what is this?
They get the charmed condition, so they can't attack me
From what?
from enchanting presence. Let me paste it in chat.
Is that from your steed?
No, it is just because Autumn and Eledrins are apparently
There we go.
freaking hot.
We love that.
Enchanting presence. Oh, I guess you have to take the save too, Atlantis.
Oh, I didn't plan to attack you, but sure.
Not that really makes any difference.
No, that's a natural one.
You're charmed by me as well.
Oh, looking kind of good over there, Dream.
All right.
Never seen this side of you before.
The, the left side?
Okay. So all three of them can attack me. And then if as a reaction, if the creature
Which
charmed
ones
by
are
the
they?
ladron. What?
Which ones are they?
The three closest.
Okay. I'm gonna mark them in
It,
white.
okay.
They're charmed by you.
And then I can take a reaction if a creature charmed by the ladron hits with an attack roll while it's within 60 feet of the ladron magically causes the attack to miss, provided that I can see the attacker.
Do I get saves?
Not against that.
No, the charmed.
Nope. You're just charmed for a minute.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
It's your turn. That was on your turn.
Oh, that was on my turn. Thank you. All right. They're gonna close in. Damn, I made this map big. And as they move, you can see that the nightmare beasts attempt to stick as closely to the solid structures of the dreaming as possible. They don't do much flying themselves, but they find their way to make room towards you. Or, excuse me, they still find themselves able to make their way towards you, ever slowly creeping in. Our coven leader, Eliza.
Eliza will enter the ethereal using etherealness. I think that's my action. And then on the ethereal, I'm just going to stay where I am. How big is this creature?
Which creature?
The one that's moving towards us menacingly.
Damn, did I make them too big?
Is it medium, large,
They are
huge, or
gargantuan.
gargantuan?
They should be 4 by 4.
So that makes them large, right?
No,
4x4 is gargantuan.
Oh,
large is 2x2.
Huge
so
is
then
three by three.
huge is 3x3. And, okay, so it's a gargantuan.
Yeah, they're all about the right size. They're like one cube too big, but they're fine.
Oh shit, that's big. He's a big boy. Okay.
Yep, these are all the right size. I copied them off of the first one, and the first one was like one cube too big. They sure are. They're big, big. Um, and it's my turn. Or no, I lied. It's no, it is. Yeah, and that same feeling that began to creep up your spine intensifies as from shadow, vanguard of terror begins to apparate, and back their shadow's steed dash towards you, Dream. Make your
Did
oppo attack
did
as it
they?
enters your range. Oh, I lied. You are a Valinar elf now,
Yep.
or an autumn Eladrin.
Did they start their turn within 60 feet of me?
Sure did.
Please make a wisdom save.
DC
16.
pass automatically, no matter what.
Okay. They cannot be affected by the charm anymore.
Right. As they dash towards you, you can sense that the wails are centered upon this terrible warrior. And more importantly, the dragon, wreathed in shadow, seems to be the source of these tortured souls. As he dashes towards you and lets out a rough, raspy threat. You attempted to hide from me. I have been waiting. And it's 7:10. I gotta go check on her again. And I think this might be you know what? No, we'll get to the bottom of the round. Get to the bottom of the round. So I will take my turn here. I'm just so not prepared for all of this, I feel bad. I want to give you the best, but I feel like at this moment, we're gonna charge. So we'll both take the attack action. Which will give us an extra attack action, not just an extra attack. And we'll tandem. So we'll charge in tandem. So my first attacks are guaranteed if one of the partners hit, and then my next ones are a free extra attack action. He has 2 attacks per action. She has Okay, that's good. That's good. So here we go.
Hey, Song.
Yes.
Don't You might have missed it, but don't forget you're attacking someone with foresight, so everything has disadvantage.
Thank you. So that means gotta make sure. Is this do? Can't forget the shadow bubble. Yeah, you know what? I think we will pause here this week because this character is really involved to do, and I need to refresh myself before I feel like I can do this without it being very
Yeah, that's
boring.
fair. Do what you got to do.
Um, so let us pause here. I know this is weird to not pause at the top of the round, but we're gonna do it.
It's not a big deal. We can just like leave a marker on the initiative tracker, and that's good enough.
Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Wait, that's why. Because this goes there and this goes there. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna set this up a little more next time around. For next time around, I mean. Um, and when we come back to it, we'll hopefully finish it up. Not quickly, but in a couple rounds of combat. And we'll split in between the two parties. This dream party and whatever else they're doing back in Darkhold. We'll
With
just
only
bookmark his
Luma's
armor.
supervision, it's a good thing that Atlantis' soul is now his.
Ooh, I have this little flame that I'm gonna use. Now we know whose initiative it is.
Well,
Oh, Stark's dead,
He's at the
yeah, you
safe
just
room.
gotta.
He's fine.
and Gloom is decorating his train.
Well,
Stark
decorating
is
Chimera's train.
Stark is bound to the circus for the next. I forget what the recharge time is, but it's written in the war room. And yeah, that's the only real
Yep.
restriction. He can't leave the circus, which is gonna conflict him going to help the vampires. So he'll probably just have to send his clone.
Yeah,
Sucks
it
to
is.
suck.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We'll bookmark it there. What is the name of our episode? Did we decide?
Uh,
This won't just or for so everyone knows, this won't be the name of the episode when we go back to normal. When we go back to normal, it'll be different. This is like a side episode, quote unquote.
Dream a little dream.
Ooh,
I think we've already used that one.
probably. It's really good though. That's why. Dream a little dream of me. Anyone else? Anything else? Anyone else?
Actually not.
I'm good with that.
Actually, not. Okay, I hear that.
We had Sweet Dreams of Dreams and Dust. Sweet dreams are made of these.
You know what's
Something
crazy?
about dragons.
You know what's
That's
crazy?
what.
You guys were like, "Oh my god, all these episodes are Stark episodes," and how
Since
many episodes are?
when?
That was a thing. That was a thing. That was a thing.
Well, there was several punny ones in a row.
And
That's true.
how many dream-related episodes have we named, titled, and played? Perspective. Perspective.
Good point. We should name this one "Stop Speaking Out of Your Ass."
I've got a lot of bringer related ones too. There is
And you know,
a
I'm actually really happy for them because it's like, also Ben, where are your notes?
in front of me.
Like, are they physical?
Yeah, physical. I've got a whole book.
You write them down?
Each session gets a page or two.
You don't type them?
Nope.
Damn it, Ben.
Birds and
Wow.
Bringers.
When you're saying
Ben,
Actually,
those are better than the DMs.
the first
they really
episode
are.
of campaign 3 does not have a title.
That's because it's called Diabolic Design. Or Pilot, if you will.
Oh, Zone of Lies. We got that one.
Oh, that was a fun spell.
Mirror Mirror. I think that was yours too. Graveyard Shift. Grave Diggers. Another one.
Another one.
Are we then yet? Dark Crossed Lovers. Dark Mata Meth. Making Matas worse. What's the Mata? Blood Bonds. Beak of the Devil. Of Dreams and Dust. Sweet Victory. Hickory Dickory Dock. Go Fetch Jadot. Sweet Dreams Are Made of These. It's About Time. Not Dead Yet. Stark got hit so hard he's now a soprano.
That was a good one.
Fetch my snail.
Fetch my snail.
How's the weather? Something about dragons. Jameevil.
Jameeville!
There's a spell for that.
There always is.
The spell magic. It was self-defense. Blood lightning. Nameless Jadot fight episode. And lessons learned. That's that's all of campaign 3 and a couple from campaign 2.
It's a lot of episodes.
Um,
I feel like I see you
the
guys too often.
first one in here was the restricted area of the Library of Alexandria, which was January 28th, 2022.
From campaign 2?
That was campaign 2.
Yeah, it would have been.
Campaign 3 started 6/10/22.
You date them too?
I do.
Okay, we are now 2 months away then from campaign 3 being 1 year.
Yep. And campaign 1 and 2 have all been 1 year. So
All right, guys. All right. I don't know what you want
Ooh.
me to do.
Can we name this episode "Are We Level 21 Yet"?
I nominate side quests as the episode.
I'm okay with side quests.
get to click those fingers on the map.
I gotta find
Hey
my
Ben, do you have a
little.
timeline? Like, how many days have we? Like, how many total days have passed since campaign 3 started?
I do have a timeline. Um, like 2, 3, something like that. It's not a high number.
2 or 3 days.
Yep.
It's been at least a month
Nope.
because of Ajaib.
Uh,
Oh no, Ajaib was.
but that's all in the past.
Yeah, that's all in the past. That's what I forgot. Ajaib was.
We did have to wait 30 days for the bubble to drop.
Yeah, because you went back in time.
Yeah, it started when the bubble dropped.
Okay, wait.
And
Hold on. Not using natural numbers and chronological sequential. I want to
Using
know.
unnatural math.
Listen, I want to know how many days have been experienced by the players, not how many chronological days they've moved forward in time,
so
including Eden, which also set you back to 0 in the time stream, in your current time stream. The
it,
dreaming afforded you, as you remember what Preston said, it dropped you back off right where you left.
so answering Chris's question, we started on the 18th day of the month. No, the 17th day of the month. We spent 2 days left on the 3rd day to go back in time. 24
Back in
days.
time.
Then spent 24 days in Ajaib to come back that very same day. Then the following day, we started the day in Eden. So when we woke up,
Holy shit.
it would have been the next day. So that would be chronologically, we have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We haven't been a week yet.
You didn't include the 30 days in Ajaib.
From chronologically, when the barrier went down.
Not chronologically.
I understand. I'm answering Chris's question first, real quick.
Why Chris's question first?
Because he asked it first, and because I have the answer. So we are on the 6th day of the since campaign 3 started.
But my question is more important.
So, San, now talking about your question.
A little late.
We did 1, 2, 3, 4. Went back 24. Experience 24 is 28. Then how many days did we spend in Eden? 2?
Like 2 or 3.
3.
3? So we're on the 32nd day.
So it's been a little over a month.
Yep.
Using unnatural math.
I mean, but with unnatural circumstances.
I've got the count for campaign 2 as well.
Oh yeah?
Hey, so last week when you were bragging about knowing how to do math, was it natural math or unnatural math?
Mostly unnatural, to be honest.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. It's still math though, so you can't call me a liar.
So, where's campaign 2? Campaign 2.
I want copies of your notebook / your notebook
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
/ a
11, 12,
transcript, maybe.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
Or
25,
mail
26,
them to me.
27, 28, 29. It was 30 days.
Photocopy?
Yeah, let me see what I can do.
Is your handwriting bad?
Not. I'd say it's middling. Middle of the road.
Yes, middling. Middle of the road.
I like to imagine Ben's wearing bifocals so he can read.
I'm nearsighted, so I don't need glasses to read.
Yeah, idiot.
Wow. Okay. I'll just go fuck myself then.
It was. I'm trying to think of. We had this weird time thing where we went to
Always a
Theros.
thing. Oh yeah. I think Taros was the same vibe as Eden. Theros was the same vibe as Eden, where you leave.
Yeah, we had zero time, even though we did that. And then
Theros was also like 30 days unnatural.
So we had 30 days in campaign 1 up until we went to Theros.
So,
And then I think it was like 1 or 2 days until we got to campaign 3. Because we were like right outside of Darkhaven when we went to Theros. Darkhold.
I kind of forget how Darkhold happened, to be honest. Or not
We
Darkhold,
went.
but Theros happened. I mean,
The angels kidnapped us and then killed us, and we woke up on Darkhold.
Because you finally got the book.
Yep.
And you were about to do something to it, and they.
We're about to give it to what's his name? Toma.
Toma, yeah.
Right, you're about to give it to Toma, and then the hag interrupted and was like, "Something
Yep.
bad's about to happen," and you were like, "Fuck you." And she was like, "All right," and then something bad happened.
Well, something bad wouldn't have happened if she didn't be all interrupting Cow.
That's fair.
I don't think that's how that works, but okay. You all will think what you like to of Madame Vile. But a liar she is not. Oh, do you guys want to do nomination?
I nominate whoever made the butt talking happen.
That was me.
Well, it was San for silencing him. It was you for talking about the butt. It was Chris for actually doing it.
I made the role that made it actually canon.
I nominate everyone.
I'm nominating Chimera / Ambassador. before rolling with the talking button.
Well, it's the dream world. Whatever is said is real.
Whatever is
And if that's what
dreamt.
Son, and if that's what Son dreams of, and that's what Son wants, that's what Son gets.
All right now. There's no need for personal attacks, sir.
Who do you vote for, Ambassador?
I'll vote for everybody. It was a fun session.
That means
Yeah, it was cute. To be honest, I was always really afraid of doing episodes like this. But I don't know why I was afraid.
Shaw. Sure.
No, it was pretty dope. Thank you guys. Thank you to
Thank
all
you,
of our
son.
viewers who may see this, who may view this video at a later date. Thank you for joining us as we, we just talked a bunch of shit and had a good time telling this wonderful story that we oftentimes do from a new perspective.
And thank you very much to our closing time sponsor, Dwarven Forge. Make your dream dungeon at dragonforge.com.
Wait, Dragonforge or Dwarven Forge?
Dwarven Forge. Dwarven Forge.
Imagine we get sponsored. No one would sponsor. Who would sponsor us?
I would.
Especially because I'm reading sponsor slots now for free to nobody. So
Yeah, right. They're like, we don't need to sponsor you. You've been doing it for us. Actually, we're gonna
exactly.
get, if anything, we're gonna get cease and desist letters.
we don't want our name associated with this.
We are not affiliated with you, and we ask that you please immediately stop associating with us. We're pretending that you do. Otherwise, we will take legal action.
We saw that giant horse dong.
Signed, the Raid Shadow Legends team.
you know you fucked up when they won't sponsor you.
When Raid Shadow Legends wants nothing to do with you, you really fucked. You did.
And don't forget, 1 week until the free Atlantis skin gets put behind a paywall. Get it now.
Get it now while you can. Use that code. Smash that like button, subscribe, follow, hit that notification bell.
And don't forget to
join my
check our
cult.
merch shop.
Yes.
What's
Give me bits. Join the merch shop. Follow me on IMDb and check out my LinkedIn. Of course, there's always
subscribe to our
Linktree.
Patreon.
There's of course the Patreon and the Ko-fi and the GoFundMe. And the Depop store as well.
What is Depop?
what's the plan for session times?
Monetization?
No, when are we gonna play?
We hit every single industry then, all at once. Gaming industry, the toy industry, the food and beverage industry. I'm talking the luxury art industry. We're hitting every scene all at once.
Cartoons, Western, and anime.
And you want to know what we're doing, Ben? I'm going to tell you. We're going to sell one product. It's edible. It's wearable. It's comfortable. It makes you feel safe.
Edible
because
underwear?
It's a weapon. And it's a protection device. It allows you to
Is it
breathe
a
underwater.
Snuggie?
It allows you to breathe underwater. It allows you to fly through space. What is it? Tell me if you can guess.
Snuggie.
Your imagination. I got it.
Sounds like a scuba tank full of, like, marijuana smoke?
Sounds like MDMA to me.
DMT.
Son says that we only sell one item, but then when McDonald's comes and wants to make it Crescent Happy Meal toy, I
The
think Son will
drugs.
sell out.
We sell
No,
the drugs.
what I actually did is I've tricked you all into creating that thing. So it's a marketing strategy I've just taught you. They get a bunch of people in a room and they give them a pitch like that, and they say, "Now, what do you think it is?" They write down the answers, put them together, and they're like, "Yeah, okay, we're gonna work off of this."
You're all right.
Oh
We
god! When I
use
found
our
that out,
imagination while on fucking DMT and wearing
that
scuba
you're getting
tanks.
from right, you're getting the DMT from the scuba tanks while using a meditative mantra that helps you with your imagination. What else did we say?
Drugs.
Fuck if I remember. I'm on too much DMT.
There you go.
I think DMT is a industrial pesticide.
Hot.
I don't know. I always heard it was like what the Indians smoked for their fucking spirit journeys. Like it's stronger than
I
marijuana.
thought that was peyote.
Yep. And mescaline.
Well, fuck if I know. What am I thinking of then? I'm gonna Google this. I'm curious now.
Anyway,
All right, everybody. If you've enjoyed these fun post-game conversations, subscribe to my OnlyFans for more content like this.
When are we meeting next?
that's a great question. You know what I'm gonna do first before I answer that question, Ben?
Subscribe to my
I'm gonna-
OnlyFans.
Log out.
I'm gonna fucking end the stream. Because
Okay.
if we ever had a chance of being monetized, we've definitely
It's over
in
now.
the last 10 to 20 minutes.
No,
if
you
not
haven't
more.
edited it. You haven't edited it yet. We can still save ourselves.
Ha! Edit it. That's fine. Good night, stream.
Night stream.
Night stream.
Ben, we can't leave until you say goodnight.
Ben, are you mad at the stream?
No, Ben's
What
I didn't answer.
did they do to you? Well, while we're here, DMT is found in plants,
All right.
ayahuasca, and it is structurally similar to magic mushrooms.
Ben, please just say goodnight.
We're committing to this bit.
And don't forget the 2CB, the LSD, the mescaline, the NBO.
Ben, please.
Nebamis? I don't know how to pronounce that. I think Ben died. He just got too old.
He's cranky.
All right, everybody. That plug for drugs was brought to you by the Dark Web. Remember, the Dark Web for all your drug needs.
Did you know that DMT can be vaporized or smoked in a pipe, drunk as part of an ayahuasca brew, snorted or injected?
I just want to
sorry,
end
I'll
the
stop.
stream.
Then end it. Ben doesn't want to say goodnight.
You have
Ben's mad
to
at the
say
stream.
goodnight. You have to. I have to get a clip of him saying goodnight now and edit it in.
It'd be like a Microsoft Sam voice.
It's okay, stream. Ben doesn't hate you. He's just being cranky right now.
Oh, my face hurts from